let's make a let's make a painting, man. What else are we gonna do? Paper on the glass. You know the procedure at this point. If you're following me, you know what's happening. And we're just gonna put a lot of water with our hands, because you know it's way more interesting than using a brush. Brush is kind of monotonous. Now I have a green from the last painting. I don't think I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna use some of our brown. Very warm brown, and I think I'm gonna mix it with the green. So yeah, let's see what we can come up with. The whole situation. So I will take green, a lot of green. Lately I started doing a lot of floating stuff, a lot of very not natural, but very like mystical, I would say. At least that's what is in my mind. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe it's look like totally different. No cleaning my brush, and I go green. And so now I'm forcing this paint to fight each other pretty much. I'm not cleaning my brush, and I'm gonna use the lighter color that is left over here. I'm forcing them to fight. I'm forcing it. They're not friends, all right? We don't make friends here. They're like, they go on each other. For the sky, I want very warm sky. And I gotta hurry up before this thing develops. So I want the orange here, and here, and here. A little bit of bluey here, here, and here, and here. And why I'm leaving this? Now I want this one. I want this part to push up, to push this. And this is going to be our field. This is going to be our road. Is a secondary road. No asphalt or concrete. And this is going to be our field of, I mean, whatever we take care of it. Some kind of vegetation, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like to me. I'm going to start taking green and enforce the paint here, and simply adding this trees pretty much. This body is a little bit longer and it's a little bit closer to us, so he's gonna be naturally bigger. This one, our big boy. This one and this one over here. Not too much, not too much. We don't need that much here. Reinforce this. You know, keep in mind, this colors, they battle, man. They fighting here. Talking about battles, I was planning to buy the Warhammer 40, the Space Marine 2. I wanted to play that game. Everybody says it's repetitive, but I think I will go for it. It's look pretty cool to blow out some steam. There we go. Okay, so now secondary road. Here is the tricky part. Now this road is coming from here to here, so I want to push that paint. I want to push that paint like this, like a diagonal. There you go. And now I'm gonna force it. I pushing it, and now I'm forcing it. There you go. Now I'm very close to switch it to rocks, but because every time I use this color, it's like rocks. There you go. Make it straight, nice. Now I'm gonna take whatever's left from the green and reinforce the tall grass here. Now this is gonna be open field. These people make a living. And these trees are lonely trees. They're like you know how they, I think in a farm simulator, and some places actually, because I played that too. But some places you have this lonely tree right in the middle of the cornfield, or it's depend what the agriculture they look after, but they have this lonely trees. Forcing, scratching the paper, making tall grass, not making strokes, but making grooves inside of the paper. That's what we're dealing here. Tall grass, there you go. Now making heavy strokes and damaging the paper again. Very, very heavy texture right here. Second, same thing but with the, only with the edge. Building up the layers. We don't try to make individual plants. We're making so many that you can kind of lose track on it. The trees. Birds flying around. You know, splashes. Take the clean brush. I want to emphasize this. I want to remove some of the paint from here. This is the bright side of the trees, so we're going to remove some paint. You can be a little bit harsher here. You can push a little bit with the light. And the reason for that is everything is very moist here on this painting. So everything is going to come back and shrink it and fulfill it again. So no reason to stress out. Almost dry brush, small brush with black paint, almost dry brush. So it's dry on wet. And that's how we're gonna create our throwing shadows. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Individuals here. Again, the paper is very wet, so it's going to develop itself. And finally, I'm going to use my clean brush. And again, lately I'm doing a lot of fences. So this is no exception. We're going to build it up a fence here. We got to protect our land. We work hard for it. It's our one for generations, so that's what we're doing here. Excuse me. There you go. That's our land that grandpa will take care of it for centuries in our family. You know, making a story. It's really helping developing the painting because it gives it some kind of purpose. I mean, come on, let's face it. Who need this? Nobody. It's art, yeah, beautiful, yeah. But, I mean, you're not going to starve to death without it. So make a story, make it more interesting, make it more meaningful for you, for yourself, for the people around you. There you go. That's our fence, man. And, of course, the shadow. Blend it. Individual, that's a throwing shadow. Individual shadow here, here, here. Some of the grass, you know, go over the fence. It's everywhere. We don't come and see and visit this place that often. So, you know, naturally, the nature go around. If you know, if you follow me, we have a fence. That means we have a red cardinal. I love that bird. There you go. You can't tell. I call it red cardinal. Reality, it's a just red spot. But you know, for me, it's the red cardinal. Is how is you know, that's what it is. You know what? I don't like this here. This need to be light. It's too much here. We need to show that shadows a little bit better. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely help. Because we have dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light. So we need to keep the pattern. We gotta have a structure for our painting. You can't just go. I mean, you can go over it, you know, not a biggie. But still, I want to have some kind of structure. Let's make a transition and let it dry out. Here you go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.